Hello, hello, hello. Now we're going to the next one, match day 10. This is the final match day before I start really analyzing groups and teams and seeing how they're performing. Nuremberg versus Henan. Henan had a bad downfall. They're now near the relegation area. Nuremberg are still in top 4, so they have a chance to right now make up for the loss against Freiburg that they had last match day. So let's see. And they do get it. Goler and Lubash. Lubak. I don't know. Pretty sure Lubak already scored before. Yep. What about the other guy? Goler. No, he hasn't. So give me a second, because I need to find a Nuremberg player to take away their U. There you are. Alright. So Goler for Nuremberg. He gets his first goal. And Lubach. I don't know how to say his name. There he is. Gets his second goal of the tournament to give them a very important win to secure their spot in the top 4 still. Unless someone just goes out crazy on the goal scoring. But they should have top 4 secured right there. So good result for them. Bad one for Henan once again. So it is what it is. Freiburg versus Alverca. Interesting matchup here. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming a Freiburg victory, to be honest with you. Alverca, they're just not promoting. They're doing anything either. And yep, I'm right. With Grifo, Dingchi, and a brace for Grifo. Martin scores for them too. New goal scorer, definitely. Martins for Alverca. Gets his first. Grifo gets a brace. He's somewhere around here. Or he's on 3 goals maybe. Yep, there he is. So brace puts him at 5. Pretty sure Dingshi's the guy who scored the other goal as well. So I might as well be able to push him up once. Bring him up to 4. There you go. Putting him ahead of these guys. Boom. Good shit. Alright. Good victory for Freiburg. Okay, they're starting to wake up now. Like, they were fucking start off really bad. So that's a few victories in a row now for Freiburg. Good for them. Granada versus Arauca. Granada, like, disappointing as fuck, bro. Can they do something? Fucking surprise. And they all, of course, they got a bad injury. Pascual and Arnaiz. Javi Sanchez. Alright, that's definitely a new name. Sanchez for Arauca. Okay, and then Arnaiz for Granada. It's his first goal, and Pascual scores another goal. If anything, they can rely on this guy for goals at least. At least that's the one thing they got going for them at the moment. As he's right now in top 4 of goal scorers. I put him right there. Arnaiz, yep. I spelled his name right. I was wondering if I spelled his name right or not. Okay, good victory for Granada. Must be said. Good victory for them. Wehen, Wiesbaden. Make sure they have a good squad. Yep, I already put the other player that they had. With Johnny is like still injured though, so that's bad for them. But they should be fine. They should be no, actually, well, I mean, they should be fine like squad depth wise. But regardless, like this is a bad matchup for them. A really strong Antwerp side from Belgium. That, oh my God, they even got a red card and they still, damn, that's, I don't know what to say. You got 4 different goal scorers. Hermans, all right. Gotta find each one of these fuckers. Hermans. I don't recognize the name really too much. No, I do. I know he scored. But the question is when. Unless it was a brace. It probably was a brace, to be honest with you. Maybe hide that. Where is he? I swear I've seen the name before. guess there is. One goal. Alright, Hermans gets his second goal. There we go. Okay. There goes Hermans. Van den Bosch. That's definitely a new one. Kirk and Madwan. Okay, Madwan I saw just a second ago, so put him right away. There's second goal. There you go. Madwan and then Van den Bosch. So Van den Bosch for Antwerp. Gets his first. Van den Bosch. Yep, we got that right. And Kirk. Who's up here, probably the 3 or 4 goals. There he is. Gets his 5th. Good result. Good result for the Belgians. Alright, Ike Athens versus PS Glevice. PS Glevice got a surprise victory last time. Can they do it again? Can they get 2 back-to-back surprising results? No. Vida gets the goal, which is crazy. Oh, Jovic got a red card. That's not great. But here comes Vida to help his team out a little bit. They needed him, and he came through. There he is. Did he still have his like long blonde hair with a ponytail? I'm not aware. I like the song. Cardiff City versus Niasiecha. Alright, this is a good spot for this is a good battle between teams in top 8. Let's see. Cardiff and Niasiecha. Cardiff get the victory. Tanner scoring. Bro, what's with Tanner and Turnbull? They're the goal scorers. Non-stop goal scoring for both sides. Where's Tanner at too? Tanner should be, there he is, getting his 3rd to give his English side well, when I say English, yeah, but also Welsh side, Cardiff City, a very important victory for them at the time. So, as of right now, that's a huge win for them. Alright, LAFC versus Sarmiento. Oh, we have a problem. Yep, Igor Jesus has to come off for Choinier. Trying to figure out, because it feels like maybe this is best pairing. Yeah. So the Gallagher's going to drop more in the middle. Alright. Again, there's just nothing to do right here. I guess Tafari. But, yeah, because they have enough attacking. They don't really need more than that. Alright, LAFC versus Sarmiento. Sarmiento have the advantage, I guess you can call it advantage, of them not having one of their best midfielders, and Igor Jesus. Was that going to help the Argentinian side be one of the best sides right now? Absolutely not. Dennis Blanco with the brace as well. Damn. Sucks to suck. And already on double digits. Good shit, Buanga. Good fucking shit. Boulogne versus Bengaluru. Bengaluru, come on. Chetri! Oh, what's still a tie. Williams and Bourlet. Bourlet definitely scored before, I think. But the only way to find out is to write it down as... Yep, I saw that. Bourlet. Where the fuck he's at? I don't know. Not Bultel. Bourlet. Williams gets his 3rd, so I might as well put him in there already. Nah, I spotted him. He got his 3rd goal. Say spell's name, bro. Whatever. Because if I go down here and I put... Unless, let me see, because if I see that he only has, if they're two different people. Let me check that real quick. Before we do anything else, let me go find them. For who is that? Oh, this is Bologna. Okay, Burlet is a different guy. Okay, making sure. Burlet. For Bologna. Gets his first goal. To help them get a draw versus the Indian side. You'd argue it probably should be a better result for them, but whatever. Cesena versus Corona Kielce. It's gonna be Cesena. Yep. Bastoni. Alright. Good result. Bastoni for Cesena. 1 goal. Good. And Frosinone versus Yugostavia. I'm pretty sure it's the final match day of this group. So let's see. Can Frosinone get a victory here, or will Yugostavia continue to surprise? They can continue to surprise. Geli gets a goal, and Raimondo. Wait, did Leonis get a hat trick? He got a hat trick. Oh my god. I don't even seen him before. Raimondo gets a goal, and he's all the way up here, like on top 3 goal scorers. Raimondo, yep, there he is. Gets his 4th. Alright, Raimondo. The other guy I got was Gillet. I don't know. What's that name? Geli. Geli. I'm pretty sure I already wrote his name before. Where the fuck are you, Geli? We got 2 goals. No. There he is. Wait, found him. Geli gets his goals. Put him on 3 goals. However, Leone gets himself a hat trick. I don't think I've seen his name before, so I'm just gonna drop all y'all fucking down. Leone, yep, different guy for Yugostavia. They carried him on his back that game. Holy shit! Like they would have lost 2-0 without his fucking goal. So good for him. Yugostavia are keeping up. That's only a 1-goal victory though, which is not going to really help them out in their quest for the top 8. All right. Now we're in match day 10, so we can kind of look at how the results are panning out for teams. Athens, LAFC, Antwerp, and Nuremberg are on the top 4. They've all been very good, and there's still a 3-point gap between 4th and 5th. So there's a little bit of gap, so not to worry about. With Freiburg, Cardiff, Yugostavia, and Niesiecza in the top 8, with 2 points between Niesiecza and 9th place Aroca. So everyone in this right now top 8 deserves to be here, including Niesiecza. I hope they don't have a fall off like the way Henan have, but let's see. Aroca, Frosinone, Cesena, Bengaluru, Boulogne, Alverca, Granada, and Kielce all make the middle of the table, with Kielce and Granada being the exceptions right here, because they were really bad like first few games, but now they're actually out of the group. So it kind of shows that they do have the quality to win a few games to get like some decent points. But can they keep it up consistently enough to get past the teams that are even like below them at the moment? That's the question. I'd say Granada do definitely have the talent. It's just their defense. It seems like their defense is what's failing them right now. Because you see how many goals they've conceded? 22, compared to the 13 of Kielce. You know what I mean? So like that's what they really gotta really hope that they can fix any minute now. Because tournament keeps going, it's not gonna wait for you. With relegation fodder teams being Henan, Piast Gliwice, Wehen Wiesbaden, and Sarmiento. All 4 of them have been very bad. Sarmiento had that really good victory at the beginning of the series with like Magadi scoring like 4 goals, I think, or it was a hat trick for game 1. And then after that, there's nothing but losses and draws, 3 draws to be exact. So they need to really improve that stat of theirs. Whereas Wiesbaden, they have won 2 victories, but Nothing special. All right, we're just gonna hop on straight into match day 11 in just a second.